Hello, baby gangsters. This is Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is Baldur's Gate 3, and we have to level up our newly acquired Carlock, which I'm actually very excited to do, because a new character is always an exciting thing, but leveling up always like I don't know, it's like like it feels good. It's like an instantaneous feeling of goodness. It feels so good. So health increase, danger sense, reckless attack. What is reckless attack? Until your next turn, you have the advantage on attack rolls, but enemies also have advantage against you. Okay, so it is very reckless. It's like, yeah, you might get a hit in, but they might get a hit on you. You sense when things aren't as they should be. That's so good. Having Carlock around with you to have advantages on dexterity saving throws against traps and spells. Really, really cool stuff. This is my first time with Carlock ever. Specialization available, health increased, additional rage charge? Okay. Speak with animals. Great stuff. And we gained a passive. So we can do Wild Heart. Your attunement with nature and its beasts inspired your rage, empowering you with supernatural might. Violence is both a means and an end. You follow the path of untrammeled fury, slick with blood as you thrill into the chaos of battle, heedless of your own well-being. So what are the power-ups we get? We get speak with animals and gain the passive. With this, we get Frenzy. So your rage turns into a frenzy. You gain frenzied strike and a ranged throw. You can also make an improvised weapon attack as a bonus action. Gain resistance to physical damage and an advantage on strength checks and saving throws. Frenzy strike as a bonus, make a melee attack with your equipped weapon will cause a stack of frenzied strain on a barbarian. Enraged throw, pick up an item or a creature and throw it at a target, dealing additional damage and knocking it prone. Okay, so this stuff is interesting. What's the other one? Wild magic. Enter a rage that releases all magic roiling inside of you, causing a random magical effect. Gain a resistance to physical damage and advantage on strength checks and saving throws. That sounds pretty good. And you have to attack someone every single turn. Magic awareness. Anyone in range adds their proficiency bonus to saving throws against spells. And it says the wild influence of magic has transformed you, suffusing you with arcane power that churns within you. Violence is both a means and end, yes, on Tron Fury. So which is, I don't really know. Each one is equally appealing to me. Equally appealing to me. This to me, it seems really good. This ability just here. I think this is the best one. Berserker maybe. But then like we could do a wild magic as well and have this. Resistance to physical damage and advantage on strength checks. I'm not sure. Because we also have Frenzied Strike. No, I like this. Yeah, bonus damage as well. And so the spell we got is Legacy of Avernus, Searing Smite. And it's fire damage. Okay. We have to equip it? No, we don't. Okay. Very cool. And then Barbarian level 4. New feat available. There's so many feats that are available in this thing. It's like a lot. It's so much. Like we could just do ability improvement. We could do actor, alert, athlete, charger. Dual wielder maybe? You can use two weapon fighting and even your weapons aren't light. That sounds fun. We could have 2 axes, maybe? Maybe. Perception checks. That actually might be a fun idea. So whenever we have Carlock with us when we're exploring, having like an advantage on perception checks made to detect hidden objects, because that actually has like bit us in the last episode. Durable. When you land a critical hit or a target, you can with melee, you can attack it with another melee weapon attack as a bonus action that turn. Will this stack with our other bonus stuff? Because I think this is cool. Heavy armored, light armored. Lucky I don't care. Maybe an advantage on spells as well? But within melee range. 2 cantrips. 2 cantrips. Sporty die. Let's see, what could we do here, do you think? Polearm, resilient. Sharpshooter, shield master skills. I'm just trying to see, we probably want to read all of them. But Warcaster. Tough. Yeah. I think it's good. Hit point increase. Right? Because like having her be a tank would actually be like perfect for me. Like I'd actually love that idea. Look how tall she is. She's such a beast. Like 49 health is pretty freaking good. You know what I mean? For what we're trying to do here. So we're heading up towards here because she says there's a few people up here we have to deal with. Should we head up this way, the ladder? Oh. Hello.
Need any supplies? We've fewer mouths to feed now.
What's happening? How many did you lose?
2. Both stalwarts of Tyr, sworn to uphold justice.
Oh boy. I'll take those supplies and everything else you owe. Let's see, we have to trade maybe? We have a bit of gold, which is nice. Someone gave me a tip on that you can like sell like all of your stuff that's like not needed. I don't know which one it is. If I'll have to look up that comment again. I'm sorry I forgot about that. But yeah, someone gave me very good advice there. You could sell a lot of stuff that's not needed. How much is this worth for us here? Like 5? You can take all my quarterstaffs if you want. You can take all my swords. You can take my javelins. Take my daggers. Take my morning stars, why don't you? 99 as well, though. But are we going to need all that? So I'm going to take all these potions of healing. How much would that cost? 60? I'm going to take as much food as possible. Supply pack. For how much? 80? Not worth it. Camp supplies? 4 a piece? I'll take all the camp supplies and maybe some of the tool kits as well. How many do we have? Does it say how much we have? We might be able to see it over here. We have 5 of those, but 4 of those, so we don't really need them right now. Just something that's worth like 20 gold, maybe like a whole chicken. I think that's good. And you can keep the change.
In Tyr's name.
In Tyr's name. Is this where we have to go for this quest? Confront the paladins. Oh, so these I just traded with them? So I might as well have just taken all her stuff away from her. I might as well have. I'll take that. When we're exploring, I think, yeah, people are giving the advice that sometimes it's better to do like point and click. And I totally get what they're saying. It makes it like a little bit easier, right? To like explore some stuff here as well. Appreciated. So much. Because when we're out in the open world, I like roaming around the place like by walking and stuff. But I totally get that, like, doing it this way in this sense is great. It's like, we're so low on supplies, and me, what if I take every supply? Okay. And a cup, that's my cup now. What has happened to poor man on the ground here? Loot? No, we can't loot the dead body just yet, right? I mean, we can. We're going to be confronting these guys, right? Hello?
Please, no more. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave
So
you
why am I coming here, though?
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Something's happened here. She doesn't like you.
Please, we just want to go home.
Detect thoughts? Insight is eyes tell. I don't think we can get this. Detect thoughts? We could try. I don't know if it's gonna get... I want you out of this. Okay. 16 of a roll. That's pretty good.
There's something in the squint of his eye.
Okay.
You suspect he's
Okay.
lying.
I know who you really are.
Enough. Enough. I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlak, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it
You
means
were
to ally
scared that you
yourself
were
with
like
this
little liar.
garbage.
Little liar, man.
Venice was never my home. It was my prison.
You tell him. You tell him.
I'm free now.
Love it.
I'm never going back.
Oh my god, the passion. The absolute passion. Oh my god. What a freaking move there. So let's get rid of this girl as soon as possible, right? We'll start with like a little inflict wounds. Target is too close, so maybe we move over here. Oh my god, this still gets an opportunity attack. Not enough movement, so we were not too close now? We're gonna get disadvantaged in this, but it's okay. We still did some damage there. Always look for extra actions, that's what I've always learned. This is so cool. The fact that we were able to check if he was lying or not. Another critical miss. What are you doing, buddy? Tears protection. Oh my god, Karlak, you've earned this. I think so. Right? Where was the one where we get a bonus action? Which one was that? Or did I even pick that? Oh, it's a bonus action. Okay. But maybe, did I pick the other ability? I can't believe I'm already what's happening. Oh, we already used our bonus action. Right. What was the other move I got as well? This one here is pretty cool. Frenzied Strike. Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. Okay, so I might try. Is this going to be attack of opportunity? It is going to be attack of opportunity. So what if we close the door? Oh, it's going to be attack of opportunity anyway? Jesus, the damage. Calm down, buddy.
Victory awaits.
Okay. We gotta deal with this guy. He's tough. Miss? Or did we miss? Who knows? Nice bit of damage again there. Who's next?
Sometimes the only way out is through.
It would be nice to have Karlak in this as well, but look. Or maybe we should use, not a bonus action, so we should use Healing Radiance, right? And then we can use a main hand attack on boy over here. Just get a bit of damage in. There we go. Hastened. So they have like maybe more movement speed now? Hold person. Is that to Karlak? Oh, so if we get rid of them, it's probably concentration. Hey, get back here! Hey! Very skillful, honestly. Very skillful. Very good idea. Very cool idea. Ah, come on, get down from there now. Okay, so should Shadowheart be the one to move out there? What you think?
On I go.
Let's go. Shadowheart, chase this one down. Get her now. Oh my god. And it was a bonus action. Wait. Shove? Wait, what if we like move over here? And then we shove them from this perspective. Oh no. Where are they? How? No, that's not them. No, that's not them. That's. Is it? Is it them? Is that them? Oh dear lord. Oh dear lord. There's no way. Oh my god, what a shot. Oh my god, did you see that slap off the freaking wall there? Not much left here. Can we help you up now? Well, we have to be enraged to use this as well. So how do we get enraged? Is it just using ability like rage? Or is it filling up a slot? Maybe I should have picked rage or something. I'm not sure how that works. My bad, guys, if I'm not sure how this works here.
Victory awaits.
We probably should have healed you. But it's okay, because we're next. Second wind we can use on ourselves. Because why not?
Blood comes easy these days.
And then we can use a potion of healing. Just to get a bit of healing in here. It's funny because Shadowheart's going to be the one that's next after this. Critical hit? Shadowheart, you want to come back down? Well, actually, we could go... No, we could have gone from up the top there and got that girl. That would have been way better. That would have been way better. Yeah. In fact, you think we can? Do you think we... Is that the same door that leads in there?
Better give it a try.
You think so? It is. Oh my god. We can cut her off at the... Oh no, don't do it again. Okay, that's a miss. That should be forever. Another miss. You should be the one to do it, Carlock. You should be the one to do it. And look at that. You ragdolled for you as well. Look at that. I'll take all this stuff too. Thank you very much. Let's head out here so we're out of range of the arrows. Right?
Victory awaits.
Let's get out of range of the arrows and let Shadowheart... We trust Shadowheart to deal with this.
Nothing will stand in my way.
We trust Shadowheart so much. Oh, you come back down? Oh, actually, good for me. What? How'd you make that trick shot? Actually, Shadowheart? Where's the farthest you can go? Over here? Over here? Perfect. Listen. I understand. You thought this was something. Okay. Pretend I didn't do that. Shadowheart's just preparing for the next turn.
Now this is my happy place.
This is Carlock again. So I think we should like move it to side with Carlock because I don't think she'll have... Actually, I don't think she'll have the same energy here. You know what I mean? She's not doing exactly great.
Come on, can't stay idle.
We can cure ourselves here though, because we'll be the first to aim for as well, right? Come on, open the door. Oh my god. Yeah, come back up. Come back up. You don't understand what you're messing with. You do not understand what... She actually has a lot of health. So with Shadowheart by herself, it's actually probably going to be quite dangerous. But at least it's something. You know what I mean? At least it's something. I actually think that Shadowheart by herself with 32 damage here is not going to cut it. I actually think it's not going to cut it. So I might actually do a bit of dashing. And force this gal to meet us all on the battlefield. Wait, we can't even dash over here? See you later.
Bye forever, pal.
Okay. So do we have any... We do have some potions on us as well. Yeah. And I think actually...
Covered.
I know this is such a weird way of doing this.
I am fury. I am death.
But I'm actually... Because I think all of my characters are basically at this point because the Shadowheart doesn't have enough damage to do like enough damage to everybody. I think she's very melee in a lot of ways too. So I want to try throwing these potions again. Right? Oh my god, suspicious poison almost. So how do we do this? Like here? Wait a second. Maybe we should move out first. We don't have enough movement because we have to move around them. Okay, I'm going to try this throw thing because you have to throw it near them. I had the right idea, people said last time. So if I throw this here... Yes, there we go. Perfect. What happened here? Oh my god, you have no idea what you just did. What you have just allowed. You have no idea what I don't even know what you've just allowed either. This is called duplicity. Hope you enjoy it. Look, there's another shadow out there. You couldn't even handle one shadow heart. And now you got two. I'd love to shove her in the door, but we actually need her outside. I'd actually love to shove her in the door, but we actually need her outside. Do you have any range attacks? You do. Perfect. With a crossbow as well. That's a bit of damage for you there. Concentration broke with the hunter's mark.
Time to strike.
Imagine this, like you're in a battle and you had the upper hand for a bit, and now you just see all their friends just come up here like this. I actually would cry. I actually would give up. You know what I mean?
Still breathing, despite everything.
You know what I mean? It's like okay, I have them where I want them. see all of them climb up a ladder. Interestingly, like we still were able to do so much, like with this team, right? Which again, we didn't have a long rest. We kind of like were another miss. Come on, do something then. Who are you gonna shoot? Wait, through the door?
On the move.
Okay, guys. Time to firebolt. Miss again.
Ready for another round? Jimmy on the go.
Do you think we can hit them from here, not have movement? Let's see. Oh, here's Frenzy. So Barbarian Rage. So we can't attack this turn, so maybe we can attack with the crossbow?
I will ascend.
I'm very confused on how that works, guys, but I'm sure you guys can help me out with that too. Let's dash a little bit. No! Open the door. Let's get everyone in here. Oh, we can't. Not have resources.
Where do I go from here? Time to press ahead.
Trin is like holding down the fort. Trin's like, I gotta go. Another hunter's mark. Let's just do a main hand attack. Oh wow.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
And we messed up the frenzy thing as well.
Open up.
Nice attack. Frenzied strike as well. Nice! That took longer than it probably should have. Okay. You can see it's painful as well, right? And that's what's probably causing all the rage she has too. It's okay. You don't have to. You don't have to go, ever have to go back.
Want to pick up where the others left off. They'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Those flames are getting big. We'll make sure of that. Zarya won't go near again. We'll make sure of that because it's definitely why she's feeling this, right? She's feeling this rage. It's frustration. It's an anger, and rightly so.
That's right. She won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
We support your rage. Unless it starts hurting you, then we'll definitely try and do something about it for sure. Oh, Karlach's setting fire to this place. What? What the hell's happening? Is Karlach legitimately setting fire to this place? Oh my god, she is. And we have no short rest right now. Oh my god. Karlach.
Karlach's temper is a sight to behold. She'll need to be careful. That rage will burn her right out.
And it's an interesting perspective for me because again, that's the way I feel. It's like, yes, I support her in getting her revenge, but it's also like we don't want her to like... And while she's raged, she won't listen to us in the party? So interesting as well. She's just destroying this place. legitimately just destroying the heck out of this place. How do we... Is there a way to calm her down?
That ought to do it.
Oh no, she was just literally doing a story thing.
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I...
You know what's so funny? She's so cool, and like the stuff she says is so cool, and she seems so powerful. But I can tell there's like a sadness in that rage as well, right? I can tell there's something there. You should melt a long time ago. How can you stand it? Slightly imagine. Yeah. How can you stand it?
Honey, I could go on.
Oh my god. The smile.
Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus.
Right.
Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to
Okay, that's
calm
fine.
it down.
That's fine. How the hell did you get infernal engine for a heart? Yeah. What does the engine allow you to do? We'll ask this
High
question.
pain tolerance and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engines sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic.
Okay, so we can probably find one in the area?
A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
There are some tieflings holed up in the Druid's Grove nearby. We might look there?
Sounds like a good lead.
Sure.
Hopefully our guy will be among them. A tune-up would do this old tub a world of good.
Fair enough. Like I said, like the conversation, she even said there, like, let's not talk about old scars just yet, and that makes me feel like there is. Obviously, she's talking about her shitty bosses, the people that mistreated her. The anger when she was talking to that paladin there, that was, again, like I said, there was like a sadness in that frustration. Like, I'm not going back. You can't make me go back. It's like a trauma that is behind that. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, maybe I'm not. But it really does feel that way. Oh, we did loot you. I want to make sure I'm looting this whole area as well, but obviously I just wanted to let Carlock get her rage out as well. Because that's one of the things, I will support a character's anger, for sure. But as soon as it starts to damage themselves or hurt themselves, I want to step in and be like, look, let's talk about this. And hopefully she has a support system here as well that's very different from the, or is that a hatch as well? That's very different from the horrible people that she's seen before. Or that's been around her before. While this journal is no stranger to surprising news from the outermost reaches of the fair land, I must warn that this season's edition contains news some might find in a word shocking. It might be that the cult of the absolute reported by our agents in the Eltergard will fade away like any other, but reports of alliance between Goblin and Loath-sworn Drow, Troll and Druger are a particular cause for alarm, so they're making alliances amongst all these different creatures. The seriousness of the enclosed report is quite unique history. Prior to publication, messengers were sent to location including Baldur's Gate, Scrobernal, and Candlekeep. Let us hope these reports are received with the proper gravity for the safety of all. So is this true? What's happening here? That there's like... Oh. There's like a combo of everyone here? Like a combo of all these different creatures? How... Yeah, I guess we can like talk to her as well. How did you end up with such a contraption in your chest? Not only do you have the thing in your chest, but it's burning up. What does it do to you?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control.
Yes.
If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
Interesting as well. You must be pent up. What's that been like?
Agonizing. God,
Oh my god.
Anything. You've never met anyone so desperate for a hug as this one right here.
Oh my god.
Pathetic, perhaps,
No,
but
no, no,
true.
no, no.
It's my lot to bear. I'll
No.
bear it
See, the
badly.
thing is, like,
Oh,
it's
well.
like...
Can't have it all, can you? Not today, at least.
That's such an interesting concept. We'll talk to her more at the camp as well when we go there, because we'll be talking to everybody. But it's such an interesting concept to me, because it's like a character that's so tough and so powerful has such a beastly aura to them, and is so... And by beastly, I mean like beast isn't like great and cool and tough. Not calling her a beastie. But at the same time, she's a character that like...
Maybe I need more pockets.
I'm trying to pick up this gold here. A character who wants a freaking hug, right? Like a character who just wants a hug. And that's so interesting to me. The stained, well-thumbed pages filled with traveling advice that seem to be decades out of date. Those who seek the journey to the coast from the interior regions lying to the east will typically seek out the Risen Road, running parallel to the river Hjontar. The Risen Road provides an overland route all the way from El Turil to Baldur's Gate, and has proven tempting traveling seeking an alternate river, barges that sail the Conatar. A portion of the road approximately halfway between Utrail and Baldur's Gate has been in recent years developed into an enclave of sailing worship. With a temple of not insignificant splendor lying near the road, indeed an entire village, Moonhaven has developed alongside the temple and can provide food and shelter for weary travelers. Farther east lies the citadel of Moonrise Towers, where toll is required for onward passages for goods and folk alike. Some are tempted to go off in a road and others to avoid the toll, however bandits and other dangers might cause them to pay a much steeper price. There's always such interesting like documents around here and like stuff that like I don't always understand. But it is interesting that they give us so much stuff here. Good is the absence of evil. It means to seek peace and to enforce it. It means to seek depravity and denounce it. And it means to trust your God and yourself, for the greatest good is called faith. Goodness is not lawfulness. Okay. Law is the commandment of God or mortals. It is the call of authority and the sanction of its opponents. Law is the father of order. To renounce it is to invite chaos, which there is neither meaning nor life. Law can be corrupted. Lawfulness is not goodness. I say to you that when we seek not to be good or lawful, but to be just. So it's for what it is to be good if we cannot define the acts that oppose it. So it's like defining the bad. What is to be lawful if the devil's commands we obey? Justice is the hand that feeds the hungry, and the shield that guards the weak. Okay, is the sword that fells the wicked, and the cloak that warms the indignant. It is for the justice that the Order of the Goblin stands watch, and it is justice that Tyr and Torm, Helm and Hor demand. So I feel like this could get a little bit dangerous though, right? Am I wrong in that? Am I wrong in saying that could get a little bit dangerous? And the only reason I think it could get dangerous is because who decides what's evil? Who decides what's good? Right? It sounds like it's not something that you can truly decide yourself.
Corpse is riper than a Manaurus bog.
I mean, I feel that's what I feel about it anyway. It truly, because like, I understand that like yes, like fighting against evil is a very good thing, and I would 100% agree that denouncing evil is a very good thing. But the way they were talking, for some reason, to Dead Toll Collector, for some reason seems to me like it's like they don't abide by what the normal society thinks is always going to be evil. It's about what is like justified to them. Is that paladins?
What a charmer. Let's see.
I don't know. Maybe we need to actually find a key. Oh, woe is me. I actually have to find a key to a door. Could this day get any worse? I actually have to find a key. Or
No time to dally.
Shadowheart, could you definitely try and get this then?
Time to meet your end.
Yeah, tell him. No. Let's head back up.
Let's see.
Maybe we'll find a key around the place.
Is this your first time on the Sword Coast, Lae'zel?
Yes. It is much more lively than the Githyanki slates led me to believe.
Just wait till you see Baldur's Gate. You'll never want to leave.
What does Lae'zel think about what's happened here, actually? Can we talk to Lae'zel?
Isn't it glorious?
Oh my god, she loves her. She's even having a lovely conversation with her there, too. I love that. She's even having like she's making Lae'zel do small talk, like nice conversational small talk. That to me is like an achievement, a big achievement, to have Lae'zel doing small talk with somebody as well. Okay, so let's see what we can do here now. So we went up here. Should we travel along here or? This is the healer, right? Emerald Grove. I want to fill out the map as much as possible as well, right? So we can go down here in this area. We still have to go to the goblin camp later on. So should we try fill out this area too? We're right by the grove, which is really crazy in this sense, I suppose. Should we head up here and see what is up here? Let's just try and fill out the blank spaces on the map, right? That's probably one of the main things we should do. And we should probably long rest as well, right? Oh wait, we have to loot the lady who fell. She fell and nothing else happened. It's kind of nuts how that happens, you know? She fell. She fell. You know what I mean? And like, it's like she was just standing there and she's like, "You'll never stop me," and she literally fell off the roof. It's insane. Oh my god. And all this stuff as well. She said, I remember as she was falling, she said, "You can have all this stuff." And I said, "Thanks. Thanks so much." So, should we try to see what's up here? We should probably long rest, right? Wait, first of all, quick save. Quick save. In fairness to me, though, right? It was a brutal way to go. But she also, like, brought it on herself, like, in an immense way. You know what I mean? Fire up here. Oh, wait a second. Is this a cool way they would have shown us that Karlach was around? Like, you see this and you go, "Oh, what's this?" Uh-oh. We should definitely long rest before we even nearly deal with those guys over there. Who knows if we even would be able to deal with them. Can we talk to you a bit more, Karlach?
Hey, soldier.
Karlach?
The year, 10 air. The place,
She's very, like,
sleepy little
charismatic
town called
as well.
Baldurs Gate. Our hero, Karlach.
Karlach.
A knock-knee delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual.
Oh, man.
Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work.
Man.
But to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that.
That sounds horrible.
The stories I could tell.
Jeez, it's so funny how she tried to mask like a lot of the stuff that she was feeling there by having a very comedic start to that. The year is this, the hero is that, you know? And then when she started describing the actual horrible stuff that's happened to her, rightly so, she like, you know, is feeling bad about it. It's horrible. You mentioned a boss who gave you up to Zariel. Who was it?
Guy named
Gortash.
Politician, inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie.
Gortash.
I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job, a good job, with people I liked, doing work I was good at.
I wonder if I find this Gortash.
Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl.
Oh.
Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
Honestly, I will... If we can find Gortash, we will kill him. We will kill him right away. But this idea, this line, "I'm jealous of that girl." Imagine being jealous of your past self because at the time you probably did feel invincible. It probably felt like you belonged somewhere, you know? And to end up then like in a space where like, the engine in her chest is a bonus for like damage and destroying creatures in Avernus, right? But the issue is that she shouldn't have even had to have needed that in the first place. 10 years of that is torture. What's next on your agenda?
First things first, I need to get this engine tuned up. Thing's powerful, but it's been feeling volatile ever since I left the house.
So we want to be able to...
Can't be too hard to find an infernal mechanic around here, right?
Well, we'll go to the Grove and we'll find the mechanic there. And what's the best way to kill a devil?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces.
Okay.
Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what we
I
talking
love
about?
she went on a full tangent about something she's very, very passionate about. Because again, again, even though the 10 years are probably torture for her, it's something she probably hated in a lot of ways, you would learn to get good at it. You would. This isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you?
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
So I wonder, does she feel like, yeah, it's a horrible thing to happen to us, but like she feels probably better off? I barely remember what life was like before the abduction.
Lucky you. Sometimes I think I'd be better off indulging in a bit of light oblivion. Well, you may as well make some good memories mixed in with the body horror, huh?
She's such an interesting character because, again, she's so charismatic. She's so open and down to earth. It's actually like a really lovely... Oh, he needs another artifact. Oh, and Will needs to talk as well. She's actually such an interesting character to talk to. She's so open. She's so down to earth. Having conversation with her is very, very easy. But then, like, you know, as you saw there, she dwelled into the pain of all the stuff that's happened to her. And rightly so. The stuff that was happening was absolutely horrible to her. And I really feel like it's still on her mind, too. That rage that she has, like, obviously it's to do with the engine in her chest, but I think it also can be, like, related symbolically to the stuff that she's been through as well, you know? Which, again, she has been through a lot. But the way she sees it is, like, I wonder if it's similar to the way that Astarion sees it, too. Astarion looks at it in a way that's like, yeah, I have this tadpole in my eye, but I've gotten to a stage that I'm actually... How do I say it? That I'm actually, like, better off in a way? Because I'm no longer under control. Obviously, he wants to cure this, but, like, at the same time, there's, like, bonuses to it, and there's, like, something to it, which probably will relate to the idea of why he wants so badly to try and use this, too. Two very interesting characters, for sure. We should talk to Astarion. What's he think about Karlach?
Need something?
You can feed on me, so we can do this if you... So we can continue to do this, if we want. Sure.
My sweet, there is nothing.
Go on there,
I'd
Astarion.
like more. I'll come to you tonight, when you're snugly wrapped in your bedroom.
The way he describes it.
And we can have a little privacy. And this time, I'll make sure I'm quiet. We don't want to disturb your
Thank you, you're
rest,
so kind.
but I will taste you, savor you, just enough to give me strength, and just enough to leave you wanting
Oh my
more.
god. We will probably, like, replace a few characters in the party as well, but Jesus Christ. Leave. Yeah, he's he's so charming. He is very charming. The way he speaks, the way he, like, his cadence and all this stuff, and the way he talks. But I just think he's naturally that way. I don't think he's trying too hard to be that way, right? He's just naturally, like, very mischievous, and he's a bit of a troublemaker, you know? Gale, my poor man.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become
Let's
volatile.
go. I can see your face, actually, yeah. What can we give? What's this? It's uncommon light armor. We haven't even used these legs yet, right? But these are... I maybe don't want to give these away. It brings up... This brings our athletics up. What does this bring up? When you inspire... Oh, it's for bards. So maybe not that. And what does this do again? It gives us dancing lights. Is there anything else we have on us? Karlach took the blade. Which one should we give, I wonder? I kind of want to keep the boots. This? I don't think we'll have a need for this, but it looks like it might be worth... It's worth 160. What's this worth? Yeah. But it's a locket. I don't want to give away a locket. You know what? I can do without +1 athletics. But these gain charges as well.
Perhaps
No,
I'm
no,
not
I'll give
conveying
you.
the
I know.
urgency of the
Sorry,
situation.
sorry.
It's incredibly
This is worth a lot, though. I think we
Give
like.
me a suitable artifact.
I know,
Please.
I know, Gail. I'm sorry. I just feel always weird giving away like a sentimental item that we found. You know, maybe that's just not okay. I think we'll give away the locket. I think we're and look, it's gonna go to like something. It's gonna go to something good, right? It's gonna go to something good. Right? But then it was... I don't know. Like... It's... you know what? Take these. How much are they worth? 200... Oh, God. Look, it's going to go to something good, and we're not going to be using it. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
It's going to go to something good. This is what... you know... It feels bad giving away something sentimental. It does. It does.
It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. Somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my
Oh,
hunger
man. Please just tell me you didn't waste the magic. Are you alright? Is there anything I can do to help?
You do plenty for me, more than you realize. But this
So it's
cannot
not
be
working
remedied.
as effectively as before?
The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too.
Man, it's a really
A great deal of
sentimental
trouble
item.
indeed.
It's a super sentimental item. I feel sick. I feel genuinely sick. I understand. Like again, like we should have more. Man. I understand. I understand we're gonna have to do some stuff like this sometimes. I understand. It doesn't make anything any easier, right? But if we can find out more about that, then that's a good thing, right?
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my
It's
part
okay. Don't worry. You
all
made a
too
mistake, and everything
poorly.
turned out well in the end. Someone set you on Karlach's tail? I'd like to know who the source of yours is.
I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be
What?
lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't
Well, let
say
us
the
protect
same
you as
about
well
me.
if something happens. Right? Let us protect you if something happens, for sure. So he's now saying that he's going to have to pay a penance for being wrong, I guess, or something is going to come to him in camp and he's going to have to pay a penance as well. Interesting. I guess we can heal up. Whoa. Is this it? What?
Hellsfire. She's coming.
What is happening? There's literally a portal in our... What is that? Who are you?
Well, you've been naughty.
Oh no.
And you know what happens when you're
Mizora.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Just who in the nine hells are you?
naughty. Well, you absolute
Oh, she's being so like eerily playful.
Secret? Time to let the Hellcat.
Like, it's
out of
such a
the
sick
bag.
design as well, though,
Call
right?
me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been
Pet? No, he's not your pet.
and his leash needs a yank.
She looks so, like, it's such a great design. I'm just so worried she's gonna attack us now as well.
Will. But Karlak's still
So she's the
breathing.
one.
I've taken more pleasant shit
Jesus.
from you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
Oh no.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling!
She's like actually choking him as well.
Monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
She's
Clause
horrible.
G,
She's
Section
horrible.
9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria.
Because she has an engine
by
for a
virtue
heart.
of
Oh my
having no
god.
heart.
Wait, we wouldn't be able to kill her. Get to the point, devil. What do you want?
The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the
I can't believe this is happening right now.
Will burns in the fires
What?
of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike
Wait.
his flesh. His soul passes
Wait.
through each layer of the hells, gaining
Wait, what
their
can we do?
essence and their torment.
What can we do? What can we do? Excuse me? What did she do?
That's
I
better.
what did she just do?
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price
Oh my
paid.
god, that's his penance.
You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back.
Wait, this permanent?
Some magic even I can't undo.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye
She's
on her,
so
would you?
awful.
I'll be keeping mine on you.
On me?
Oh, and Will, don't forget. Our pact
So we can still be punished down the line as well. Who is this girl?
Ta-ta.
Who the hell is this girl? Wait. Karlak, what the? Did he just get turned into like a demon, I guess? Because a tiefling obviously is a race of people. He can't probably just be turned into a tiefling, right? What is...
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life.
I don't wonder if
over
this makes her
his.
feel a little bit more accepted.
Been a long
Yeah.
time since someone stuck their
Especially
neck
since she's
out
felt
for
all
me
that
like
betrayal as well. I'm like, guys, I'm sorry, but I'm sitting here kind of like in shock. Like, it happened so suddenly and then ended so suddenly. She was like, and by the way, I think that's probably like an intentional thing as well, because she's not here to play around. Well, she was playing with us a little bit. She showed up, gave dependence, told us what to watch out for, and left. He's a good man, maybe the best of us.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Jesus, man. The amount of different stories you can get here. You wouldn't get this if you didn't have Karlak and Will in your team. Oh, I feel so bad for him though. He could have stuff for a future penance.
God's damn her straight back
Are
to
you
the
okay?
hells. Just look at me. I did what was right. And Mizora made
Wait,
me
did she
fulfill.
do this so...
I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not
Yeah, and you're
innocent
right.
tieflings.
You can't hurt innocent tieflings. Did she do this so that people wouldn't accept him anymore and he couldn't be like... Because he's considered a hero by many, right? None. The Blade of Frontiers has some explaining to do. This is the only one I'd say.
I'll say what I can.
I
But
know.
it won't
I
be
know.
enough. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch
Right,
blasts.
okay.
Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
What are the terms of your pact?
I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact.
That's fine. Okay.
I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden. Unless Mizora
Right, so I
permits
wonder
it.
if it's a
But
situation
I'll say
where...
this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was
Interesting.
worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn
So
word.
because he was able to help people so much with the stuff that has happened, he probably feels as though it's even worth it what happened here now as well. Because he's like, I've helped so many people that like he's so self-sacrificing.
Well met.
So self-sacrificing. How does it feel to be a devil?
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges.
Oh, I can like
snaking
feel
down
every
my
bit of
neck,
it.
Not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
Quite the handsome devil, if I say so. A freak of nature. See the Blade of Frontiers, no more or less.
I can't tell if you're being
I mean,
silly or
you don't look
serious.
bad.
I'll accept the
It's just
flattery either
different.
way.
It's.
I suppose I'll grow used to the new me, horns and all. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast.
That's what I was saying.
hungry
Like
for
people are
their
gonna look at him
souls.
differently now.
But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see
Oh.
the Blade of Frontiers again.
So what he's saying is that like he's gonna work harder even now to make sure they see him in that way that they saw him before again. He really is like such a self-sacrificial soul. You should get out of this
A
pact.
possibility that's kept me awake countless nights.
Right.
But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
Why obey her all? What could be worse than what she already has? Can we just attack her the next time she pops up? There must be a loophole in the contract that lets
It
you
could
out.
well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
We have nothing to offer her. We can beat her up if we put our worms together. I just fear what she will do next.
I'm so sorry to give you another reason
No,
to
no,
sleep
no, no. I didn't mean it like that.
But it's my
No.
burden to bear. She won't touch you unless there's something there for her to take. Don't give her so much as an inkling.
She saw
there
something
might
in us, though. She saw something in us, Will. She did see something in us at that point as well. What does everyone else think about this as well?
So, Will did the right thing. And
Oh
it
my
earned him a
god,
set of horns.
Astarion.
Let that be a lesson to us all.
Mischievous as all as at all times. We'll figure out the party when because we're gonna be fighting those guys as we come out of the come out of this as well.
Blade of Frontiers in the guise of a devil. I'd remark on the irony, but I'd hate to waste the breath. Still, it took guts to defy that petty patron of his. The blade's
Oh my
sting
god.
is real.
Lae'zel appreciates it as well. Isn't that so interesting to me? Like Lae'zel will appreciate like a character who stands up for themselves or who is really strong or tough or will do something brutal. It's why she thinks Karlach is like the coolest person ever. I just noticed that lady as well that we were talking to as well. She's in the title screen for the game. She's legitimately in the title screen for the game. So she's been there all along. How are you doing, Shadow Harvey? I don't think we've talked to you in a bit.
I hope Mizora flies into the
Mizora.
blades of a windmill for what she did to Will. Though, I must admit,
Yeah?
the new look is a little
dashing.
Interesting. Yeah, he doesn't look bad. I think we talked about all this stuff, right? Yeah, I think we talked about all this stuff with her. Or do we have to like or do we have to expand on it more?
Shah's blessings upon you.
The wound on my hand. It never
Okay.
quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
So you knew more than you were letting him before. I hope you'll be more honest in the future. Why would the Shah subject you to this thing? What causes it to hurt you? How can you manage living with such a thing? Is there anything I do to help with it?
I don't think so, but you're sweet to ask.
You've been sweet as well. You've been
Maybe
sweet as well.
Just be patient the next time you see me wince or
Sure,
cry out.
100%.
It'll pass quickly enough. It always does.
Made me want to cry a
Pain
little bit
is
for a second
sacred
there.
to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
Right. So, we're not going to say this because, again, we've talked about being honest and she said she will be more honest in the future. But that line of just like, hey, just be more patient with me. That's come from a place of like, she wishes to be more patient. That's probably why she was being very frustrated when we would ask her questions like, what's happening? We will be 100% patient with her. 100%. Why would Shah subject you to such a thing?
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to
Blind
question
devotion
her
here,
will.
right?
Lady Shah has her reasons.
And then what causes it to hurt you?
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me.
So she's not even sure
perhaps
because
it's
of her
none of
memories,
those.
right?
Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right.
And in the hope that there is some meaning, right?
Until then, all I can do is endure.
That's an interesting phrase to me. It's like, I hope there's some meaning. All I can do is hope. Yeah, so that's fine. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. It makes me it makes me feel something in my heart when she told us that, like, hey, be more patient, right? Because that is like a very, very, it's hard to ask people to, like, you know, respect your time, or not even respect your time, but like to worry about you a little bit, right? And to be more patient, right? And patience doesn't always have to worrying about. It's like, you know, if someone has a sore leg, just, you know, bad example, but just walk a little bit slower, you know? And if she has her hand hurts, be patient with her. We'll figure out something else to do while she's dealing with that, or we can help her with that. Yeah.
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand.
No, it's fine.
That it's not
Again,
something I
whatever
can
we can
just
talk about, we'll talk about,
freely.
okay? Whatever we can talk about, we'll talk about. My apology. No, yeah, look, we won't pry then.
Fine. Just keep out of matters that don't concern you.
Yeah, I don't want to upset her. Yeah. I don't want to like do a persuasion check on her either. We'll go for now. We'll talk more with her later. Yeah. Everyone has their own burdens to bear. Everyone, like, literally everyone in this camp has a secret of some kind, you know? Something that is, or not even a secret, but something that is always on their mind as well. Let's talk to Gale about what happened as well. It's a big deal. Like, it is a big deal. But we are the biggest ragtag group you've ever seen in your life.
I can't help feeling Will got off lightly. The wrath of the hells is second only to the wrath of the heavens.
I mean, it's
Having a
an
devil in
emotional
our camp
punishment.
will certainly make things interesting. Never a dull day, is there?
And when I say an emotional punishment, why I think it's an emotional punishment is people are going to look at him differently now, you know? And that's just the end of it. Like, and I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but like for someone who like has been a hero and people look up to and people respect, that can be quite horrible, right? I think you guys understand what I'm saying with that as well. It can be quite like, okay, I have to like deal now with the idea that like these people that once respected me so much are now gonna look at me in a completely different way. I think that makes perfect sense that you would feel bad about that, right? Are we just not gonna see the animation this time? Or maybe, oh no, we did get bitten. Okay, grand. So for the party this time, oh, he came here. Hello.
You spot a name on the dog's collar.
We should speak with animals, right?
Scratch.
1 second. Speak with animals. Scratch, come here now. How are you doing, buddy?
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I hope you're keeping well. Sorry for shouting at your... Well, that was a different time. I'm sorry what happened to your master.
Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone.
I understand.
I'll
I
never
understand.
forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Pet him? Do you want a pet? Oh my god, all this approval. Carlock's like, yeah, rub him. I'm glad to have met you too. We have a little dog in our party now. Very cool. Awesome. Okay, so the party is like getting more and more full. Okay, so in terms of a party here, I'm glad that he showed up again as well, by the way. Like, and it's very sad about his owner. I want to keep Carlock in there for now so we can learn more about using Carlock. And then I'm going to swap out Lae'zel for Gale, I think. Yes, because we haven't used Gale in a bit. So then we're going to swap out, or we could swap him for Will as well now that Will's a devil and see what Will is like as a devil. No, because I want some mage since we have a lot of physical attacks in here as well. So we'll swap Gale out for Lae'zel and then we'll...
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I want you to come with me instead for... Oh, let's see. Okay.
Would that I could. But your entourage is full. Wonderful.
Yeah. And he can level up too. In fact, we'll do that right now. Level up with Shadowheart as well, who is going to be a permanent fixture in our team for as long as she's here. I like her quite a bit. Level 2 spell slot, a new cantrip as well. So this is the cantrips? Oh, that sounds nice. Yeah, half the damage. I'm up for that. So in terms of a new feat, we looked at a lot of these last time as we went through with Carlock as well. So tough is really cool. I'm actually like very okay with doing tough again for this character. I like that idea. I know it's only a little bit, but I think it's going to save us in a lot of senses as well. So we have new spells as well. We can replace some spells as well. So the spells I want to keep for sure. Inflict wounds. Guiding bolt is really good. Hold person we haven't used, but we should use it more. This as well we should use more. I want to keep the healing stuff. But I want to get maybe... This is pretty good though too. So maybe we can get rid of hold person. Because here, hold on a second. So prayer of healing is pretty good. Heal all the eyes you can see. Cure wounds is pretty good. But what if we replace... hold person with healing word, because it's a bonus action. That's pretty freaking good. Yeah, I'm good with that right now. I want to keep all those spells for now at least because I like those spells. And then we have Gale to level up too. The health bonus to me is a really good idea. I don't know what it is. It's just I think it's a really good idea. Wow, a lot of new stuff. I actually like this spell as well for everybody. I think it's going to be good. So I might do this one as well. Yeah. Friend is... Yeah. And we can also get 2 new spells. So that was a cantrip. So I think it's actually getting better now that we've seen a lot of these spells too, right? So maybe we want to like this one here. Shatter. I like this move a lot. And should we get one that like buffs something as well? Fascination of Force. Wait, so this is like Cloud of Daggers almost. So you summon a flaming sphere that damages nearby enemies and objects. You can move the sphere and emits a bright light. So that's winning so far. And Larry, that sounds pretty fun as well. Magic weapon. Misty Step. Yep. And I actually think I want to get rid of maybe, and then do this instead. And then in terms of this, well, is it okay to just go with health all the time, or is this a waste? Because I feel like getting 8 more health is probably not a lot. Maybe for not a mage, because like we're going to try not put Gale on the front line. So maybe we could try get some of these other stuff for like spells, so like spell sniper. Ritual caster. 2 ritual spells. Should we see what we can do here? Long Strider. Increase the creature's movement. Enhanced leap. Find from no, I think we're fine with that. That's fine. I don't need that. Performer. Mobile. Your movement speed increases in difficult terrain. Okay. Because like the extra 8 damage to me is actually very, very good, but I don't just want to do that on everyone all the time. Durable. Alert. We could just go with ability improvement. But tough seems like such a like, I don't know. Because again, we're going to get an extra 2 hit points every single time we go into battle. I think that's going to be so good for us. Let's try this then. Spell Sniper. Yeah. And we can also learn a new cantrip. Thorn Whip, Shocking Grasp, Eldritch Blast. And it's force damage as well. And in terms of our prepared spells, I'm still fine with this. Witch's Bolt, I'm not a massive fan of, so maybe we can replace it with something like this. Misty Step I want to replace too. Sleep I want to keep on us. The Mage Armor I want to keep on us. Grease. You know what? Thunder Wave. Yeah, to put Misty Step there. I'm good with this. I'm totally good with all this. So this is going to be our team going out here now. That he could have done. Now, the extra health I don't think would have mattered too much because he just has low health because he's a mage, right? He's able to... We should keep him at a distance from enemies that, like, can attack us a lot easier, right? That's just the plain and simple of it. So let's go out and try and fight these creatures as well that we saw here.
Clue where we are in relation to Waterdeep?
From this distance between Elturel and Baldur's Gate, I'd say
Oh,
a long way
Shudder?
away.
There's something I want to talk to you about.
Yeah?
Something important.
No problem. Do continue.
I could have died in that pod, back on the Nautiloid. You could have died, spending precious moments trying to free me.
Okay.
But you did it anyway. I owe you my life.
Don't worry about it.
I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a
Whoa.
way very few ever have.
Shadowheart.
I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me, at least from what I
Are
can
you
remember.
serious?
As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a dark justiciar.
Shadowheart, this is amazing.
There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a dark justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness.
She's very devoted, isn't
I
she?
ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling.
Yeah?
But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior.
Oh, right, okay.
Head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
Interesting. Do you think she'll ever relent and make you a dark? So she's probably feeling a multiple. First of all, to have the trust of Shadowheart, someone who is very closed off and aggressive towards all of her secrets and her devotion, means the world to me. And she didn't have to do this, but with time, with patience, we got that trust out of her. Another thing that's absolutely amazing about this as well is that we're learning why she's doing all this stuff, why she's so devoted to all these things. It truly is like a really beautiful conversation to have with her. Even though it sounds like pretty scary, blind faith can sound very terrifying, but she has a goal, she has something she wants to work towards, and it also sounds like someone doubted her and believed that she couldn't do it. Do you ever think she'll relent and make you a dark Register?
I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed.
The hope in her eyes, look, it's almost not even hope, it's like a desperation. Perhaps I can do this.
Hope has little place.
See what I mean? Yeah, there we go.
amongst Lady Shah's children.
There we go, yeah.
It's an illusion. A distraction. But for this, I hope my time will yet come.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd
Totally
be understanding.
So we can probably ask her more about this stuff then when we get back to camp as well, but I want to talk about what she just told us there. I want to quick save really quickly as well. What we have with Shadowheart here, which I actually think is absolutely incredible, is a deeper bond with a character, and we're seeing that more and more. But like with Shadowheart, it felt very deep there. I was feeling very like emotional because it's like, oh my god, she actually feels this way about us, and she's, it's a very natural progression of us, like, being very patient with her, being very understanding, allowing her to, like, get, to ease into all this stuff, and to, because everyone's different. If we judged everyone in this party for all this, their past, Jesus Christ, or their devotion, or the stuff they believe in, we'd be here all day. We'd be here all day. And I think it's such a beautiful thing that Shadowheart was able to, like, find, that she, I guess, really, how would I say that she really found a trust in us, and I'm very, very appreciative of that as well. And the fact also that we're learning about her, not only her devotion, but like what her goals are, what her ambition is. And maybe one of the reasons why she didn't want to say about it is because she feels like maybe she might be able to reach it. We saw the desperation in her eyes. Maybe if I reach Baldur's Gate, I might be able to do that. Okay, we got a 4-pronged battle here. Very, very lovely conversation with Shadow here. We probably should have positioned everyone better before we did this, to be honest. We had a chance to. But look, we'll try our best with everything. I want to get Gale up as high as possible. And oh my god, please. Oh god. I want to get Gale up as high as possible here as well. Oh, we already had a turn because we went... Okay, that makes sense. Compel duel. Such an interesting conversation to have with Shadowheart, to be honest. Soul numbed. Should we use this and then go in for the attack, or should we just attack?
Ooh, fun.
A nice little attack on this guy as well. If we can get rid of this guy as soon as possible, it's fantastic. What's the best way to get around here? Is there a position here where we can stand on a rock or something? We probably should check this out beforehand. Up here, I suppose, is where we could go. Yes. So can we get up there as soon as... So we can probably dash, right? Or Misty Step. Will that work? No, we have to, like, maybe... Hold on a second here. Let's move over here.
Of course.
Can we use Misty Step to get up there now? Not enough space. Here? Target is out of sight. We actually have to see it. So let's dash then. And maybe now we can use Misty Step? Not enough movement. Okay, that's fine.
Faith will protect me. Have to keep going.
Let's see. Bit of mirror image to start off with. They're gonna get some turns now for sure. 8 damage. Karlach has a lot of health though, she does. He has to attack us, right? He has to. Can we do this? Approach. Halt. Drop. Flee. Do you think this will work? Run! Did it work? That's so good. Great stuff. Great stuff. Great stuff.
May the dice roll in my favor. Let's light
Up
them
here. Let's do a bit of a misty step. And then do a bit of a grease. Level 1 spell.
Most excellent.
Bit of a grease. Bit of a firebolt. It's only did 3 damage, but at least they're on fire now. No one really needs healing right now. Festering Frenzy. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. That's pretty crazy. First of all, bit of healing for myself. Oh, the concentration was broken. Okay, that's fine though. Oh, soul numbed again. If we're frenzied, we could do 2 attacks. We have to remember that as well.
They burn.
Do we have clouded daggers? Nice bit of damage on there as well.
What should I do?
Could we do an inflict wounds on you right now? Get rid of you. We're 2 bundled together, so I will move over here. Is this frenzy? It's gonna get us. They're gone. So who are we now? We're still Shadowheart? Okay. Great stuff. Now, these were not like thinking creatures, right? But still, it's like something that, you know, you could, it's still, oh, this is just, do not take the poison. Like, I'll still take it, right? Like, to me, it's like, great stuff. Oh, we could do a short rest as well. Hyenas. No one walk into, oh, there's more down there. They look like actual hyenas. Let's wait for Clouded Daggers to leave. Let's wait for Clouded Daggers to go away. Because I definitely want to go down and see what that's all about. Whereabouts are we on the map anyway? Oh, we have to go down here as well, right? We'll go down there next time as well. Can you guys avoid the Clouded Daggers? Thank you so much. Wait. And let's do a short rest as well, right?
Just a brief respite.
Oh, let's loot as much as we can as well. Nice. Nice. Actually, like, really fun battle, and this is a really fun team as well.
Must be where the gnolls are.
The creature's eyes roll back in its head, equal parts bliss and agony. She'd eaten, feasted, and yet, looking into her eyes, you can see it wasn't
Oh, she's
enough.
gone.
She's still hungry.
Do we...
Come, see.
What? Oh, yeah, we can talk to animals.
Becomes new flesh.
No, we gotta get rid of them. My flesh becomes new flesh. We gotta get rid of them.
You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. The realization hits you. That stench wasn't the dead. You can sense that the hyena's
Oh.
very flesh is desecrated.
Horrible.
Gnolls can spawn from the corpses of dying hyenas.
For real? Smite the abomination.
Radiant power flows through you
Oh.
as you strike the creature down.
I mean, it's probably better, right?
As the life fades from her eyes, the gnoll within her dies too.
We had to, like.
Stillborn.
But now they want to attack us. Which makes sense that they want that at this point. They're like, okay, let's get him after this as well. We could just do a main hand tag. I don't, like, oh yeah, they don't have a lot of health, don't they? Not? Oh, we don't have enough movement. So maybe we'll do a firebolt. Get as much damage as soon as possible.
Say bye-bye.
Done. Let's move into the phrase. Oh, there's other dead ones as well. Are they going to turn into gnolls? Maybe not the best thing to do this right now.
A rough tempest I will raise. Interesting.
Can we try our new spell, Flaming Sphere? That's so cool. What if you do that with Clouded Daggers, or can you?
These boots have seen everything.
Should we try just a range attack on some of these creatures? They're on fire, but they're not dying? Oh, no, there it is. Okay. The spear is going to hurt them every single time. That's such a cool spell. We can move the sphere? Oh my god.
Got to press
on.
This is gonna feel good.
Can you make it over here?
I'm going to enjoy this.
Just trying to get rid of these guys as soon as possible.
The witching hour. Good move.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's a gnoll! I thought it... Okay. Wait, grease, because it's already on fire. Right? A newborn gnoll. He's trying to attack the fireball.
Got to move.
Spell slot 1. Yeah. Holy hell, that was a demented and horrible battle. You okay, Ball? Is the ball just gonna follow us everywhere? Is the ball a part of our party now? Come on, Terry. Terry the ball. We have to quick save again. Holy freaking hell. Gives you a little bit of confidence though, right, going into this? So what's this area over here? I guess we'd have to check down around here. Or go behind here, back into the Blighted Village to check around here.
Quite worthless with a tired mind. Sleep beckons, and I would follow.
I'm gonna go this way again through the Blighted Village. Because now my thought process in this is we're gonna go back to the Grove anyway at some point to find that for Carlock. So if we can explore these areas of the darkness first and then go all the way up here. But we're already here, so it might be better to explore here first. I don't think it's going to matter too much anyway, because this is going to be the end of the episode anyway. But we can do either one. We can go down or up. It doesn't matter too much. Because I know we're going to go to the Grove anyway, so we can explore here as well. Guys, so in this episode we had a lot of stuff happen. Will got those horns on his head. We got to learn more from Shadowheart and her devotion and her goals in life, which were very, very interesting to hear as well. We got a level up with a bunch of characters. Carlock is like a great character to have on the team. She's just so forceful, such a tank. Great in like, oh, is that on fire? It seems to be. Look, there's like embers over there in that town. It looks like someone's over there. We'll go there next then. We'll go there next. And guys, that's going to do it for this episode though. Yeah, and what happened to Will was absolutely horrible, but I do think that, like, he's, like, so devoted and such a good person, in my mind anyway, or at least good as good can be, that he's like, oh no, I'm going to use this and I'm going to still save people. I want people to see this way, because the punishment that was given to him wasn't a punishment of, like, oh, you're going to look cool for a bit. It was, you were going to look different to everyone around you. Now, all of a sudden, you will look different to every single human that you have saved already. Now they will look on you differently. And that is a horrible thing to think about, right? Because if you think of it that way, he's having a good, positive attitude about it, but it is terrifying. It really is. We had some stories with Karlach as well, and again, we can sense that sadness in her, but she has a lot of confidence. Not confidence, but she has a lot of, like, outgoing nature. She has, like, really beautiful smile. It makes it really easy to get along with her. She's down to earth. I like having her in the party. I like hearing what she has to say. She also, like, felt very good that Will did something for her, and that's honestly, like, a really big character moment as well, because we know that she, oh god. We know that now she, like, you know, not maybe a lot of people didn't actually go to bat for her before. So now someone actually, like, literally giving up their humanity in a way. Not their humanity, but becoming a demon for her was a really big deal for her. I found it to be really, really great, guys. This is a really, really great bit of information. The stories these characters have is so freaking good. We're hoping to learn more from Gale, more from Astarion. Right now, this party is really awesome. I think if you ask me, like, who would I want in the party as, like, in terms of, like, the usage right now as a mainstay, I think Shadowheart and Karlach are fantastic to have around. And the other characters all have their own really awesome things about them, too. I want to put Astarion back in the party very soon as well, because I feel like we haven't had him in the party since a while back, since the Goblin Camp incident. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and thank you so much to Never Couldn't Pay the Baby Gangsters here on Patreon. As I said, you probably saw the new schedule video. We're basically going to be doing 6 videos a week, but the videos, as you can see, will be a little bit longer sometimes, maybe hour 10, hour 20, depending on the day, but like basically there will be longer videos, but it will be one less video a week. I think that's a really good way of doing it, because we get to do stuff like this, like, you know, instead of stopping there right before we attack those creatures, we got to finish them off. Thank you to Tyfire2, Jamie Bull, Janet Vidana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Flicious Felix, Yule, Radish, and Nusta, Death Trap, Links Markey, Assassin, Colorbow, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Heck, SR Fiji, Leon, High Casparian, and Jared Beanham, and I'll see you all so soon. Bye-bye.